Good afternoon, everyone. Lovely to see you all. I've left the acoustic on again. That's better. Hello, everyone. Great to see you. Welcome to Homechoir. And today, of course, is our classical day. So we're going to have a half an hour looking at some gorgeous music by Henry Purcell. And then I'm going to tell you all about Dido and Aeneas, his incredible opera, one of the most important operas ever produced. And certainly one of the most important English operas ever written. I see we've got lots of lovely people here today, and I'll be saying hello to you in a minute. Just to start, sorry to hear about your fall, Anna. I do hope you're okay, not too sore, and just sending lots of love to you from everyone here. And you've got lots of support, lots of advice from your fellow choristers, so I won't get involved other than to say, hope you feel better soon, and sorry to hear that. Now, just need to check, there's quite a lot of buttons to press today, lots and lots of things here, so I just need to check the sound before I say hello to everyone officially. But if you're here and not in the comments, well, a very good afternoon to you. Hello, of course, to Helen and Bill. Hello to Anne and her friend Linda. Hello to Val and Kit Kat, and to Katie, and to Maureen and Sally and Annie and Sue and Tony and everyone else watching later on Catch Up. And lots of people will be catching up the deep dive later because the video conference, of course, Ruth. And Suzanne says, bonjour, opera twice in one day. What absolute feast. You're absolutely right. Now, I just need to check that everything's working. I do know the acoustic's working. Do I have a working harpsichord? Because I need it today. Nothing like Purcell. Absolutely glorious. And in terms of our tracks today, I need to check that we can see the teaching file. Now, many apologies to those who came along earlier on, and I put the wrong page numbers in the description. Sorry about that. Thank you to Jenny for pointing out which pages it was. The score is in the description. This is the best one I could find, folks, which matched my my favourite recording. Even so, there are a couple of misprints, so we'll go through those. It's one of the things when you're dealing with free scores, you get what you pay for, unfortunately. I also need to just check our sound file. Can we check this is working? Lovely, Ted Cell. Fabulous. So that's all working. And of course, there'll be a deep dive immediately following today's broadcast. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Purcell and then play you lots and lots of wonderful, wonderful music from Dido and Aeneas. It is such a wonderful piece. I can't say it's my favourite opera because they're all my favourites. I've been lucky enough to conduct, I don't know how many operas at this point, dozens, but I have a huge soft spot for Dido and Aeneas. It was a really formative piece when I first heard it in my late teens. I went to university here in Bristol, as many of you will know, and I brought with me an incredible recording which had been given away on the front cover of the BBC Music magazine. That's how I got most of my CDs back when I was a poor, starving A-level student on £20 a week. And that was working in a bakery, ladies and gentlemen, small violins playing and so on. So I had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday and go and work all morning, come home about 2 in the afternoon, clutching a loaf of bread and £20, sleep all afternoon and evening, get up the next morning and go to church. And that was my weekend routine. I mean, I learned a lot. I learned about how to bake and I learned how to sing. But I also was able to buy BBC Music magazine, and it had this incredible recording. And honestly, it's just the most wonderful recording. We're going to use it today. It is Andrew Parrott's version. It's wonderful. So I'll be telling you more about that. And I do hope you like it. Now, Carol says, just watch Purcell playing tennis at Eastbourne. He looked very well and he won. That's interesting. I doubt it was Mr. Henry Purcell. But no, that sounds fabulous. I'm very glad he won. That's good news. So who is here? Nikki says, do you remember the free CDs on magazines? I have a huge stack of them over there, Nikki. They were just so important to me when I was growing up because we didn't have streaming services. We didn't have Spotify. If you didn't own it on disc, you couldn't listen to it. And my children are here with all their streaming devices. And, you know, my daughter is obsessed with Hamilton, just streams it constantly. And really, they don't know they're born. Now then. Oh, wow, so lovely people here. Let me just say hello to a link with my participants list. Lots and lots and lots of lovely people. So let me say a very good afternoon to Alison. Hello, Alison. Hello to dear Anna. to Annalisa. Hello, Breda. Hello to Brenda. Hello to Carol and Bumble, of course. Hello to Carolyn and Cynthia. Hello to Diane and George. Great to see you, folks. Thank you for coming along. Hello to Diane and Dorothy and to Emma. Hello, Glennis. See, I didn't miss you out. Hello, Gloria. Hello to Anna. Hello to Jane and Janet. Hello to Jill. Good evening. Hello to Judith and Patrick. And to Kareth. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Maria. Hello, Mike. Hello, Jean, who's just arrived. And hello to Leslie and Kareth. I don't know if I've said hello to you yet, but hello. Hello to dear Nikki, who is also working. Bless you. Thank you, Nikki. Work hard. Hello to Norb. Good afternoon to you, sir. Hello to Pat. I imagine the weather in Nailsea today is just tropical. It's gorgeous here, and so in Nailsea it's always better. Hello to Rona. Same to you. I hope you're having a lovely Nailsea day. Hello to Ruth. How lovely to see you here live. And just thank you for your lovely email the other day. Good afternoon to Ruth as well. Or guten Tag, I should say. It's not the evening, is it? Hello to Sandra. Hello to Shan. Hello to Susanna. Thank you for your lovely messages. And to Terry. All right, Terry, hope all's well in Ilford. And everyone, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a lovely day. Hello to Christine. Gloria's just popped up again. It's great to see you all. Now then, what's everyone chatting about today? There's Lisa as well. Judith says, BBC Music Mag still has a free CD every month. Well, there we are. There we are. I mean, I don't actually have... I do have a working CD player, and it's gotten a lot of use recently because I've had some lovely CDs given to me. But other than that, I tend to just use the streaming services these days, folks. What's this? Happy Bunny. Oh, I see. Yes. Hello to Faye. Lovely to see you, Faye. Wonderful. All's good enough. That's great. Hello to Christine. Greetings from sunny Wimbledon. Hope you're very well, Christine. Lots of love to Peter as well. Wonderful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your parking fine, Emma. Oh, how rotten. Oh, that really puts a crimp on your day. Sorry to hear that. Brenda says, when I am laid by... when I'm laid in earth, Brenda, you must include the couple of words on the end. Otherwise, it's a very different song. That's not to say, of course, that Mr. Purcell didn't write his fair share of bawdy pub songs. I've played you and sung you Pox on You for a Fop, which we will be doing again in a few weeks. We've decided, Anna and I had a lovely meeting this morning in the sun in Westbury-on-Trim, which is a lovely little town just about a couple of miles south of here. We sat out on a balcony in the sun, and we planned the next 4 weeks of Homechoir. We've got some great pieces coming up. We've decided one of the Fun Fridays is going to be a slightly gross Fun Friday. We're going to learn the song Worms. As in, nobody loves me, everybody hates me, I'm going down the garden to eat worms. I thought it'd be a great opportunity to also sing some of our, well, I suppose, less appealing songs. So the Quartermaster Stores will be in there. Pox on You for a Fop. What else did we decide? Oh, goodness me. Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. And Your Baby's Gone Down the Plug Hole. I mean, it really is. All the songs you have to hold your nose slightly to sing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Wonderful to see everyone. Pat says my first 45 was Terry by Twinkle. My goodness me. Do you know, my dad gave me a record player when I was still quite young. I had lots of 45s. I had lots of LPs. I even had a cartridge player. So I had my the first cartridge I ever wore out was Holst's Planet Suite, conducted by Carrie-Anne, and I had that on cartridge. And if you don't know what cartridge players are, look them up. Big chunky things you stick into this machine, and it was instant. It would jump straight away to the tape because it all ran on bands. It was absolutely fabulous. And the other ones I had 2 Beatles cartridges, and one of them was Abbey Road, and the other one was the Red album. And again, I wore them out. I just played them constantly. It's amazing. Right, speed awareness. Okay, you've got to go on the speed awareness course. Well, do you know what? I will confess, I have been on a couple of those throughout the years. I've only 2, and once you've been on it, you're aware of speed. One was when I was a lot younger, and the other one was not so long ago because I'd obviously forgotten. But what's really funny is when you turn up for these speed awareness courses, and this is something you can do here in the UK. I'm not sure whether you can do this elsewhere in the world, but you go along, you have to spend most of a day, in a conference suite with everyone else who's been caught speeding recently. They haven't gone too far over the speed limit. They haven't caused a crash. They haven't hurt anyone. But you go along and you're then told off and re-educated. And what's lovely is in the queue, everyone comes up to the counter and says, "Yes, I'm here for the naughty boy course." And it's good fun. Board rigid for 4 hours, absolutely. Also naughty. Anna has also been on one. So it's a esteemed company. Well, speaking of esteemed company, everyone, welcome, of course, to our Classics and Trad session. Actually, it's Classical and Trad. It's not Classics, it's Classical and Trad. You are all very, very welcome this afternoon. The subtitle of Wednesdays is always, "Does Ben miss teaching?" Yes, of course he does. And so this is my opportunity to share with you some of my great passions for the world of classical music. And this afternoon, my absolute favourite, the music of Henry Purcell, Dido and Aeneas. I mean, I'm just in heaven. So do please enjoy this afternoon's 2 sessions. We're going to start in a minute, or in fact in a few seconds, with In Our Deep Vaulted Self from Dido and Aeneas. So make sure you've got your drink, make sure you've got your phone on silent. I'm just going to make sure that's the case. And do please keep chatting and enjoy the session. Immediately after this, of course, we have a deep dive, but let's go full screen. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to got the biddly-do, of course. Very good afternoon, Homechoir. Welcome to our session today. Now, you'll find the score for Dido and Aeneas in the description. It is a long score because it's a full opera. It's not a massive opera. It's only 3 short acts. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour to produce. You want pages 34 and 35. And huge thanks to Jenny for pointing out that it was pages 34 and 35 and bars 114 and 115. Apologies if you printed the wrong page. And I hope you've been able to get it. Now, I will, of course, have the score on screen as we go. Now, as always, what we're going to do is we're going to split you into your 4 sections. As I've said, I will display the score on screen. Now, I have a new piece of kit down here, thanks to Anna. I'm just going to pop this up here. So here is our score for today. And I've got my foot pedal now. Let's see if it's working. It is! Hooray! We did a thing. Excellent. So we have a working foot pedal. And so hopefully I won't be scrambling and playing. This also assumes that I'm coordinated enough to use all of this. So let's warm up very quickly first, folks. Then we'll learn this lovely piece. This is from the second act of Dido and Aeneas, almost exactly in the middle of the work. And then after this, of course, we have a deep dive. Don't forget that on Friday, we have Fun Friday. We're going to have a great time this week. And then Sunday will be the premiere of your performance of I Waited for the Lord, which is coming together very, very nicely here in the studio. So everyone, please, if you would be upstanding, if you would ascend for me, thank you very much indeed. Let's have a bit of an acoustic whilst we get warmed up. Actually, it's a perfect acoustic for this witch's chorus, set as it is in an enormous echoey cave. Hence, in our deep vaulted cell, Ted Cell. All right, you'll know what I mean when we get there. Okay, a new gadget, says Ruth. Absolutely. Okay, so let's start off with a nice deep breath in and out. And again, please. And a sigh. Gloria says you'll need another speed pedal course, only if I change pages at more than 30 miles an hour, Gloria. So I think we'll be all right. Okay, rolling your shoulders around, please, everyone. And then rolling the back the other way. Thank you very much. Is it page 37 and 38? Sorry. Page 37 and 38. Okay, that's the right page. Oh, goodness me. Is it still wrong on the description? Let's have a look. Oh, no, it's right in the description. Okay, forget what I said. It's in the description, the right pages. And thank you again for Jenny. You get today's library monitor badge. Thank you ever so much. Okay, Mike, the score is in the description, but it will also be on the screen so you can follow it along. All right? Bring your shoulders up to your ears, please, everyone. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders fall. Just roll your head around a little bit. We're going to be witches, everyone. Okay? So let's start off. And it starts here, and we're going to go up a minor third and down again. We're going to go with me. And again. And. Lovely. Your turn. And. Your turn. Lovely. Ya. Great. Yeah. Excellent. Me. Lovely. Yaw, yaw, yaw. Lovely. Ho, ho, ho. Hee, hee, hee. Ya, ya, ya. And ya, ya, ya. Splendid. Now, tenors and sopranos carry on up, altos and basses drop down the octave. After me, please. Ma, ma, ma. And, hang on. Ya, ya, ya. And me, me, me. And yo, yo, yo. Thank you, everyone. Well done. That's great. Now, let's have a look at our piece for today, which, as I say, is in our deep vaulted cell. Now, the score is here on screen. The score in the description is a full score. It's got all of the parts. I'll turn off that acoustic. It's got all of the parts, including the violins and so on. So what you're looking for is a chorus part. I believe it says on the score, pages 34 and 35. That may be inaccurate. Please refer to our comments here. Let's have a look. Right. 37 and 38. It's pages 39 and 40 on the PDF. Do you know what? If I were you, I'd just follow along on screen if you can. It's probably easier. Now, Glenys says, do I have to sing into a bucket to get the echo effect? If you like, Glenys, as long as you don't put the bucket entirely over your head, otherwise you're not going to be able to see the score. But, you know, your results may vary. Now, I'm going to start with the sopranos here. Now, before we do, this is a note for absolutely everyone. You'll see in the score, on the screen here, and also as I teach it, we have some dynamics marked. And this is still quite rare at this point in history to have actual dynamics marked, because this is an echo chorus. These witches are collaborating and plotting and conspiring to overthrow Queen Dido. And I'll tell you more about that in the deep dive in a few minutes. And so they're in their deep vaulted cell. They're in a cave, deep underground, a huge cavernous cave. And as they sing, in a deep vaulted cell, the charm we'll prepare. So each of the phrases is echoed at the end. It's a really lovely piece of writing, even though the sort of message behind it is rather unpleasant. So let's have a look here. We start with sopranos here. Quick sip of drink. Okay. So sopranos here, and bear in mind this is all at baroque pitch, so it's all a semitone lower than written. Okay, so we get sopranos 1, 2, in a deep vaulted cell, Okay, sing with me, sopranos. From the beginning, 1, 2, in a deep vaulted cell. Quiet, cell. Lovely. We then sing loudly, the charm we'll prepare. With me, 1, 2, the charm we'll prepare. Lovely. We then sing, get my foot ready for the pedal. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Okay, let's go back. So too dreadful, 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Excellent. And then too dreadful a practice, a practice. Just listen to that again. Too dreadful a practice. Okay, too dreadful, please. Ready? 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, a practice. Lovely. And then for this open air, for this open air. So we sing that twice. From the for this open air after 2, 1, 2. For this open air, for this open air. Lovely. And then we sing, in a deep vaulted cell, Sing with me, 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, Excellent. And then the charm we'll prepare. From the charm, please. 1, 2. The charm we'll prepare. Excellent, Sops. And then too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Okay, let's go from too dreadful. All right, the last note on the preceding line here. 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. And then here, there is a misprint on the last couple of bars. It's supposed to be just a direct repeat. For this open air, for this open air. Okay, on this score, it's written incorrectly. It should just be a straight repeat, but quiet. All right, so let's sing that for this open air. Ready? 1, 2. For this open air, for this open air. There we are. Let's sing the whole soprano line from the beginning. How's everyone doing in the comments? Splendid. Good stuff. First day of retirement, Carol. That's absolutely fabulous. Well done. Congratulations. Hello to Fiona and Moirick. And lots of people talking about the opera choruses yesterday and the advice to pee pale. Speaking of which, have a drink of water. Fabulous. To stay hydrated so that your voice maintains its integrity. No, the advice my singing teacher gave was pee pale. She was an Australian soprano and she didn't mince her words. Right, from the beginning here, sopranos, in our deep vaulted cell. Here we go. Foot ready. 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, the charm will prepare to dreadful a practice, to dreadful a practice, to dreadful a practice, for this open air, for this open air, in a deep vaulted cell, the charm will prepare to dreadful a practice, to dreadful a practice, for this open air, for this open air. Lovely. Well done, Sops. There we are. Hello to Stephanie. How lovely to see you. I do hope you're very well. Thank you for joining us live today. Well, everyone, that's the soprano line. Let's now have a look at the alto line. Okay, same words, same rhythm, just different notes. Okay, and same again, as you can see, the dynamics and the echo applies the same to you. So, altos, we sing 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, with me, 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, lovely. And then the charm will prepare, with me, 1, 2. The charm will prepare, lovely. Then to dreadful, we're going to the minor. To dreadful. Oh, hang on, I got the foot right again. To dreadful. No, so clicked on the wrong window. One more time. 1, 2. To dreadful practice. It stopped working. Dratted thing. This is why I don't like foot pedals. I'm just going back to good old buttons because they work. Right, too dreadful a practice altos, too dreadful a pedal. Ready? Nope, that's not right either. Move your comments over here so I can read them. Ready? 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice. Right, it's decided to work. 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Now it's working, let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Lovely, and then too dreadful a practice, a practice. Listen again. Okay, too dreadful. 1, 2. Too dreadful Yes, lovely. And then this is a really nice bit, altos. This is what's known as a false relation, where we sing, for this open air, for this open air. Okay? And the reason it's called a false relation I should be explaining in the deep dive, but basically, because you get the E flat before we get the E natural. It's a really, really nice effect. So from For This Open Air, 1, 2, for this open air, for this open air. Lovely. Then carrying on that E natural, it's 1, 2, in a deep vaulted cell, Tetzel. Sing with me, 1, 2, in a deep vaulted cell, Tetzel. Then the charm will prepare with me, 1, 2, the charm will prepare. Lovely. And then too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Sing for me, 1, 2, too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. And then you have a lovely line here as well, which interacts with the sopranos. You create a suspension and then what's called an anticipation. Some of you already know what that is, where we sing, for this open air, for this open air. Sing with me, just from the end here, 1, 2, for this open air, for this open air. It's a lovely moment where you get those two notes playing together. Okay, altos, all the way through from the beginning. Now, is this pedal going to work? It's decided to work again. How lovely. So in our deep vaulted cell, altos, there's your note, sopranos, there's yours. Let's sing from the beginning. 1, 2, in a deep vaulted cell, Tetzel, the charm will prepare, too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice, for this open air, for this open air, in a deep vaulted cell, Tetzel, the charm will prepare, too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice, for this open air, for this open air. There we are. Well done, altos. Great. How's everyone doing? Good, good, good. Thank you, Nikki. Anticipation. Very good. Very good. I'm impressed how long you waited before filling that in. Now, tenors. Let's have a look at your line. The thing I like about the tenor line is it's I think the most one of the more descriptive and more emotive. She's got some lovely wide leaps in this. Imagining the tall ceiling of this this dark cave in which we're singing. All right. So tenors, we sing 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, Tetzel. Sing with me, please. Let's just have that acoustic on. 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, Tetzel. Excellent. The charm will prepare. Listen again. Sing for me the charm. 1, 2. The charm will prepare. Very nice indeed. And then, too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Lovely. Let's go back. So too dreadful. 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Very nice. Just notice it's not a direct copy. Okay, not a direct echo. First of all, and then we start on the G. Just be ready for that. And then, too dreadful. Hang on. I got that wrong. Too dreadful, a practice. So let's listen to that. Okay, again, not a direct copy. We'll let him off because it's so lovely. From Too Dreadful, 1, 2. Too dreadful, too dreadful, a practice, a practice. I think as they're witches, they're allowed to have their echo singing slightly different notes. And then, for this open air, for this open air. There is that false relation, and it's lovely. Let's sing it together for this. 1, 2. For this open air, for this open air. Lovely. And then, in a deep vaulted cell, ted cell. Sing for me. 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, ted cell. Lovely. We then sing, the charm will prepare, prepare. Listen again. Lovely. Sing for me the charm, tenors. 1, 2. The charm will prepare, prepare. Lovely. Over the page. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Sing for me Too Dreadful. Ready? 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. And then, for this open air, for this open air. Let's just have that last bit. 1, 2. For this open air, for this open air. There we are. Wonderful. Thank you, tenors. From the beginning. How's everyone doing? Splendid. Alison's talking about when she performed this Dido and Aeneas wall, matching bedspreads. Love it. Okay, here we go. Tenors, there's your notes. I'll turn this up just a little bit. It's rather a quiet harpsichord. So sopranos, altos, tenors, basses will be with you in just a minute. Ready? 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, ted cell, the charm will prepare, prepare. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice, a practice. For this open air, for this open air. In a deep vaulted cell, ted cell, the charm will prepare, prepare. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. For this open air, for this open air. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. Thank you, tenors. So last but not least, bassos. Now, you'll have heard actually quite a lot of the bass line because it's the bass line of the entire piece, of course. Now we sing, in a deep, E naturals, England. 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, ted cell. With me, basses. 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, ted cell. And then, the charm will prepare, prepare. Now there we stay on the same note. It's written as a full as a note here, but sing prepare because it's an echo. Okay, so the charm. 1, 2. The charm will prepare. Same note. Prepare. Lovely. Then we go up the octave. Too dreadful a practice. Now there's a misprint. It should be a C. Okay, it's written too dreadful a practice. That's wrong. Too dreadful a practice. Sing with me, please, basses. 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice. Sorry. Oh, for heaven's sake. This is why I don't like the pedal. Back. No. Oh, my goodness me. That's frustrating. Let's go back. Right. Too dreadful a pedal. Ready? 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice. Too dreadful a practice. Excellent. I will get better at this. And then, Too dreadful, too dreadful. A practice, a practice. Listen. Okay, let's sing together basses. 1, 2. Too dreadful, too dreadful. A practice, a practice. And then for this open air, for this open air. Sing with me. 1, 2. For this open air, for this open air. Lovely. In a deep vaulted cell, cell. Sing with me. 1, 2. In a deep vaulted cell, cell. Then it goes nice and low. The charm will prepare, prepare. With me. 1, 2. The charm will prepare, prepare. Then the same note. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. Okay, too dreadful. 1, 2. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. For this open air, for this open air. Let's sing that together, basses, shall we? 1, 2. For this open air, for this open air. Wonderful. Let's do the bass line all the way through, please, everyone. In our deep vaulted cell. Here we go. Well, here's everyone else's notes. There's the tenors, altos, and sopranos, and we'll sing it in just a minute. Ready? 1, 2. In our deep vaulted cell, cell, the charm will prepare, prepare. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice, too dreadful, too dreadful a practice, a practice. For this open air, for this open air. In a deep vaulted cell, cell, the charm will prepare, prepare. Too dreadful a practice, too dreadful a practice. For this open air, for this open air. Well done, everyone. Now, it's only a minute long, and Deep Dive doesn't start until 25 to, so why don't we give ourselves a treat today and sing it twice? It's such a lovely piece. We'll have an echo of the echo chorus. And no, it's not an encore, those of you who've been watching Donald Palumbo. We'll just sing it twice and enjoy ourselves. So you'll get your notes from the organ. The score will proceed without me having to use this blasted pedal. Have a sip of drink, please, everyone, and do enjoy. Hope everyone's okay. Splendid. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Carolyn. Right, here we go. Here's In Our Deep Vaulted Cell. There you go, folks. Isn't that lovely? It's honestly one of my favourite opera choruses ever. Just the so many of Purcell's signature touches, which we'll be talking about in just a few moments: false relations, anticipations, suspensions, drama, word painting, the lot, all in a minute. So let's have it just one more time, and then we'll jump over to the other channel and we'll have a bit of a deep dive. Those of you that can join us, but well done. Hope you enjoyed learning it. Let's have it one more time. Here we go. And. Well done, everyone. Isn't that just such a lovely piece of music? And if you enjoyed that, well, do please come and join me in 5 minutes' time at our deep dive. I'm going to be using a wonderful recording, which is my absolute favourite. I'll tell you all about it. It's available on all the streaming services, even on YouTube, which is where I got these particular files from. So you'll be able to hear how this should all sound when played by the very best professionals, and also find out some of the history and some of the harmony about this wonderful opera. So do join me in a few minutes. Don't forget, we're back singing again on Friday with our Fun Friday. Lots and lots of fun. And Sunday, of course, your version of I Waited for the Lord, which was recorded in our Sing and Send sessions. But thanks ever so much for coming along today, everyone, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye.